Hello, everybody, and welcome to Facebook Live Vinyasa Flow Yoga with me, Cecily. I'm Yogi Cecily. Welcome. This class, I will always remind students, is, for intermediate practitioners, folks who sort of know their way around Vinyasa Yoga. And when I say know your way around Vinyasa Yoga, mostly what I mean is that you know how to keep yourself safe. Now, that being said, you are hydrated. We're going to work for about 55 minutes, and so you're ready for the stamina of that. And we'll work through sun salutes and as well as many other familiar practices. Now, what I want you to do here is go ahead and first take your right foot on top of your left. See, go that way. And in here, we can start with some breathing. Now, I'm up on a blanket, and that will always help you sit in these folded positions. Let's go ahead and start today's practice with a little twist to the right. So we're going to inhale and exhale to the right. And center. And inhale and exhale to your left. And center. And continue on. Let's do this again. Let's go to your right. Inhale, exhale. And center, and to your left. Inhale and exhale. You know, I want to do that again. You're just twisting to your right. Inhale and exhale, and one more to your left. Inhale and exhale. Wonderful. Take your hands back behind you. Look up, way up, way up, way up. Inhale, and then exhale. We add a little forward bow. Good. Bowing forward. Breathing deeply. Breathe. 3. I like to take my arms out nice and wide. 2. And inhaling up, 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 up on 1. It feels so good. Let's rub the hands. I love rubbing my palms together. It instantly gets me energized and really gets me pumped up and ready to go. Sometimes this will work on a cold winter's day or a rainy day, or any time that maybe you're just need some energy, or a word my grandmother used to use was gumption, like get your gumption going. Okay, good, wonderful. Okay, all right, now let's go ahead and refold. You're going to put your left on top of your right, so you're going to fold up there, and let's start twisting to your left. Inhale, exhale to your left. Breathe and twist to your right. Inhale and exhale. Lovely. 4 more. Inhale in the center, exhale to the left. Great. Inhale, center, feeling so good, so good. Exhale, right. Inhaling, center. Fill up the lungs, and then exhale, empty, empty. Use the diaphragm to help empty the lungs. And once more, inhale, center. And exhaling, exhaling, right. Wonderful. Hands back behind you. Lift up your shoulders, inhale. Lovely. And then take your hands way out to the front. Forward bow. Not a big deal. And you can always, always use a block underneath the forehead to make things a little bit better. Yeah? Okay, coming on up, inhaling. Love it so much. Okay, great. Now from here, let's go ahead and point the legs to the right. Extend them out. And shake them down a little bit. I love that. Sort of drum, drum, drum the legs. Also, while we are here, I want to get a little bit more of an upright position. So important for many practitioners to sort of figure out how to get your ribs forward and your shoulders back. So it almost feels like a little miniature back bend. And I am going to go ahead and look up, inhale. And then on the exhale, walk your hands forward and give a miniature forward fold. What I mean by that is I'm not trying to get my forehead down to my knees or touch my toes or anything like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and add flexing the feet. So you want to flex your toes up. Good. Once again, hands to the rear. I'm going to point the fingertips back, yeah? And then actually push through the arms, push the arms straight. Roll the shoulder blades together, lift through the ribs, look up, way up, way up. Inhale. And then on the exhale, you see, I'm just going to walk my hands what I think feels like about 2/3 forward. And really send my ribs forward and flex the feet. 3, breathe, breathe. 2, look at that little bend in the elbows. Yes? And 1. One more time this. So isn't it strange? When the hands are to the rear, yes, I'm actually going to straighten out the arms. Let's go ahead and point your toes. So point the toes, straight arms, lifted chest, roll shoulders back. Inhale. On the exhale, I'm going to do less than I expect or think that I should do. I'm going to do a little bit less. Flex the toes up, send the ribs forward, right? Now, just for us today, that little rib action, I'm going to go back and forth on that rib action. So round, and I'm going to use the word extend. Yes, round, extend. Keep going. Round, extend. Round and extend, round and extend. Get it going now. Round and extend. Why am I doing this? Round and extend. I'm doing this round and extend because some people have trouble with this motion. Give me 4 more. And if you have trouble with this motion, 3 more, you're going to have trouble with your forward folds. 2 more. Yes, yes. And 1 more. Extend. Great. Now we take a bigger forward fold. I'm going to hold on to the toes, hook the toes, and bend my elbows up and round down, way down, round. So this is definitely rounding. Round down, way down. Then I'm going to look up and extend, send the ribs forward, straighten out my arms, look up. So we're going to go back and forth now between these two things. So it's a rounded back, a lifted elbow, the head bows down, down, down. Then the long arms, shoulders back, look up, inhale, inhale. Do it again now. Bend the elbows, lift the elbows, round the forehead down. Then up, straight arms, ribs forward, inhale, lift the face. Do it one more time. So I lift the elbows. Yeah. Go ahead and round and bow down. Yeah. And then the reverse of all of that. Straight arms, shoulders back, lifted gaze feels so good. All right, going on from there. We're rolling back and rolling forward, one of my favorite things to do. So I hold on to the back of the knees and roll forward. Exhale, roll back. Inhale. Roll forward. Exhale, roll back. Inhale. Now, yesterday I was working with a client online and back, inhale, and I was reminding her not to swing the feet around too much. Take 4 more. 4, so I want to show you what that would look like. And back. That would look like sort of sending the feet first. 3, and so you're trying to set up momentum, but we actually don't want that. 2, we want the core to engage and help us round like a ball. 2 more. 2, and back. See how that's working? I'm really keeping the feet in close. And 1. Wonderful. Let's roll forward. Right foot in the front. Forward fold. Roll back. Inhale. And left foot to the front. Bow down. Exhale. Again. Inhale. Right foot in front. Exhale, again, back, inhale, and forward, exhale. Now this gets my breathing lined up with the vinyasa. Inhale, exhale, again, inhale, left foot in front, exhale. You should be feeling the abs warm up. 2 more, inhale, and exhale. And 1 more, inhale, and exhale. Hold here, and just bow down and relax. Now this is where I remind folks, it's true. So true, so true. Yoga blocks are so wonderful. And why? Because I think sometimes we overdrive especially in a vinyasa class. We overdrive and we need blocks to help us sort of chill, just one moment of like chill and anchor. So the block keeps me from trying to overdrive and overstretch down, yeah? And come on up. Let's come to all fours. You can roll and jump back if you want to. I'm just coming around to all fours here now. And I'm setting my knees wide, nice and wide, and sitting my hips back. Here's a child's pose. Yeah, child's pose. Rolling wave, a small rolling wave, so the back is going to round up. So good, so lovely. And then I'm going to separate my big toes, let my hip sockets drop, and then look up, inhale, feels like kind of an upward dog, yeah? And then exhaling, rounding back, big toes together, exhale, inhale, belly button to the spine, head down. It's so true, here's your child's pose. And then rounding, separating the feet, dropping the hip sockets, but lifting the ribs, there's your inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale, arc and lay down. That's your inhale, isn't it strange? Good. Exhale, round. Inhale, arc. Exhale, round. Inhale, child's pose. Two more. Exhale. See that tailbone's going to tuck. Back is going to round, but separate the big toes. Then inhale, arc. Big toes together. Tuck the tailbone, belly button, spine. Exhale. Right? Then when you get down on the child's pose, see, look what the inhale does for you. It allows you to arc. One more time. So inhale, round. Separate the feet and exhale, arc. Inhale, round. And exhale, arc. Watch what I do here. I call this a pushed out child's pose. So I look forward and then push, 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 push until my chin and my chest are down. Oh, this is intense but lovely. One hand at a time comes back to push your body up, and we go to downward facing dog and pedal pushers. 8 and 7, 6 and 5. You're doing it. 4 and 3. So lovely. 2 and 1. Child's pose. Now you notice I keep backing up a little bit because I know that I'm going to push out. So look forward and push out. I want you to notice that my hands are wider than my mat and the tailbone is up. One hand at a time pushes you up, and downward facing dog you go, pedal pushers. 8 and 7, 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I want to do this one more time. So you go to a child's pose. It's true. It's so true. Look forward. Take a deep breath and push out. Now, if your shoulders are tight, set your hands even wider than your mat and keep going forward. I mean, really keep going forward. I know it feels ridiculous for some people that you have to go so far forward. But the beauty of this is that then you're done. You're done, and you're really opening up your chest and your throat. So make sure your chin is forward. Right? Then I take one hand at a time, and you're really resting on your chest, so that's hard, and push up and go into downward facing dog and pedal pushers. 8 and 7. See, can you feel 6, how your shoulders have opened up? 5, 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Great. Walk into the center of the mat and separate your feet wide. Turn your toes out. It's a goddess squat. Goddess squatting. 5, 4, 3. Set your feet wider if that helps. 2. You are trying to sit up the ribs and sit up the shoulders. and one. Great. Slight bend in the knees. And then roll up, standing up, so round back, roll up, roll up, roll up, and continue on. Arms overhead. Inhale to a bit of a back bend. Yeah. Exhale, forward fold. I'm setting my feet out wide again. Goddess squatting feels so good. So here's going to be an inhale. See, that's going to be an inhale. And then exhale. And standing is going to be your inhale or rounding up inhale. All the way to the back bend, inhale. And exhale, rounding down. Got to squat one more time. And so here it is again. I'm hooking the breath into the action. We settle down here and breathe a few times. Then I'm going to inhale and exhale. Take the round back, bent knee, forward fold. Rounding up, inhaling, up, 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 up. And here's a generous back bend. Look how I let my knees bend. And send my hips forward. Great, and then forward fold. Okay, walk your hands out and you're in a plank pose. Hold your plank pose. Good, 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 good. Listen, you're gonna drop your right knee, face me, and go into a modified side plank with a bended knee. Great, rounding up and going to downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Now I want to keep this going, so now it's going to be your left knee bend, your right leg straight. You're going to twist away from me and into a modified side plank. Inhale, exhale, round. Inhale, drop the right knee, exhale. Inhale to the pose. Yeah. And exhale, round. Downward dog. Yeah. Good. And left knee bend. Right leg straight. Inhale to the pose. Exhale, round. Believe in your breath. One more time, one more. Right knee drop. Left leg long. Inhale, twist to the pose. So lovely. Exhale, round and downward dog. Breathe again. Good, good. Last one. Left knee bend. Right leg straight. Inhale to the pose. And all of this just helps the body open, helps the lateral fascia open. Great. Walk back vinyasa. Let's do it. Do it till we get it right. Forward fold. Walk the hands back. Stand all the way up. Inhaling. Exhale. Forward fold. Great. Walk out to plank. Lower the body down, down, down. So very strong. All the way down. Reach back for your ankles. Dhanurasana. The bow. I always lift my thighs first, and then the ribs, and then downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. I want to do two more of these. Just getting into it, walk the hands back. So we're just getting our groove going, standing all the way up, inhaling, feeling good about it. Today, exhale, forward fold. Walk out to plank. You're going to lower the body all the way down. Reach back for your ankles. Hey, you know what? I don't mind if you have to do one leg at a time. You know, this pose, some people have to kind of rock and roll to get to it. The only thing that I ask of my students is focus on lifting your thighs. Focus on lifting the thigh bones. Good. And the downward facing dog. Any way that you like, nice and loose. Walk your hands back. Breathe. Lift all the way up, inhaling. Maybe a little bit of a back bend. Feels good. Exhale, forward fold. Walk out to your plank. Lower the body down. So reach back for your feet. Lift the thigh bones, and then think about kicking the legs back, and the ribs will go up. 3, and 2, and 1. Downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Wonderful. Now, anytime you take a break, yes, but we're moving on. I step the left foot in and lift the right leg up. Draw the right knee to your nose. 3, up, up, up. And 2, up, up, up. And 1, up, up, up. Step the right foot forward, lunge. Drop your left knee. Straighten out the right leg, and you're in half splits. One of my favorite. I almost always do this in the beginning of class. And, why do you suppose that is? Because that darn hamstring is so tight. Right? I mean, I can do full splits. And this half split, I mean, it really talks to my hamstring. And what I actually try to do is, I actually try not to round down or kiss the knee or anything. I try to keep a long, flat back and just breathe into getting my ribs lower to the thigh. But I just give my hamstring a chance. Just give it a chance. Let's go ahead and face the other way. So now your left leg is out. Right? See, you feel it. See, half splits is almost all hamstring, and you don't have to worry about, anything else. Right? Almost everyone feels the hamstring in this position. What to work on, and you see I've got my blocks already. What to work on is if your back is really rounded, see, just grab a block and work on lengthening or extending the back, right? So sometimes when we extend the back, we're on the high side. And then eventually you won't need the block to be so high. You'll be able to have a flat back, nice extended spine at a lower position. Let's go next to Prasarita, Padottanasana, wide staggered stance. Hello. And take both hands over to the right ankle. Give a gentle stretch. This has a bit of a rounded back and a bit of a twist. So you're using your abdominals to come down to the right and add a bit of a twist. Use your TBAs. Push out of your left foot and use the TBAs. Twist, twist, twist. Draw down. Squeeze into your hip flexor. 3, 2, and 1. Changing sides. Inhale, exhale. Yeah, you're doing it. Take it to the left. See? We're about, 20 minutes in. All right, give your body a chance to open up. We have a lot to do today. Turn to the left, step your feet together, top of the mat facing left, forward fold. So you see how I've got my mat going here, right to left, and that means top of mat can be either side. Stand all the way up, inhaling, and hands in prayer. Good. Let's do 4 rounds of sun salutes from the top of the mat. I call these a householder sun salute, the gentle style. The arms go up, inhale, we've got 12 counts. Exhale, forward fold is 2. Take your right foot back in the lunge is 3. And downward facing dog is 4. Bend the knees, arch the back is 5. Drop your chin and your chest, 6. Flatten and cobra up, 7. I prefer the cobra these days to upward dog. And downward dog is 8. Sometimes I just get there through a child's pose. Step the right foot forward is 9. Step your feet together, exhaling 10. Stand all the way up 11. Hands in prayer, 12. You see, arms go up 1. Forward fold 2. Left foot back 3. I don't take it very far back. Downward dog 4. Bend the knees, arch the back 5. Inhale. Exhale, drop your chest. Oh, so lovely. Flatten and cobra up. Yes, 7. So see how I send the hands forward for cobra. And then downward dog 8. And I just like to get there through a child's pose. Downward dog 8. Step the left foot forward, lunge, 9. Inhale. Step your feet together, 10. Exhale, are you counting with me? Standing all the way up, 11. And prayer position, 12. Wonderful. Up, 1, forward fold, 2. Right foot back, 3. Downward dog, 4. Bend the knees, arch the back, inhale, 5. Oh, drop the chest, 6. Flatten cobra, up, 7. Big inhale. And downward dog, 8. Step the right foot forward, 9. Yes, we're doing it. Step the feet together, 10. Exhale. Standing all the way up, 11. And prayer position, 12. We're going to rock around the clock. Great. Arms up. 1, forward fold, 2. Left foot back, 3. Downward dog, 4. Yes, bend and arch, 5. Drop the chest, 6. Flatten and cobra, inhale, 7. Yep, and downward dog, 8. Step your left foot forward, 9. Feet together, forward fold, 10. Yeah. Stand all the way up, 11. Prayer position, 12. Great. Take your right foot, step back, open out your arms high. Forward fold, Prasarita Padottanasana. Hold on to both ankles. And listen, dear ones, not too wide. Sometimes I think people, well, it's true. Some folks, you can go really wide, but you can't get your head to the floor. So in the strangest way, it's a big ask. Bring your feet in. And I've got this bench behind me. You know, let your body weight fall back a little bit so that your head tips forward and you are trying to get your head to the floor. 3, 2, 1. Turn to the right side. Lunge and downward facing dog. Nice, nice. Goodness gracious. Very, very, very nice. All right, right leg's good to lift. Step your right foot to the outside of the right hand. Take your right arm up, twist away from me. Take your right arm, twist under and twist towards me. High. 3 more of those. Twist up, inhale, twist under, exhale, and it's true. Some folks can get their right shoulder to the floor. Twist up, inhale, twist under, exhale. 1 more, up, inhale, twist under, put the palms of both hands together, and push and twist towards me more. 3, see, I'm actually trying to twist and open my throat a bit. 2, yeah, see, I'm going to look up, twist up, push with both palms. 1, then take a breath and lower both elbows down to the mat. Hey now, here it is. Blocks are good. So good for us. And why? Because it just, I think it's almost like a pillow at night. You know, gosh, you could go to sleep without a pillow, but there's just something so nice. Your head is supported a little bit. And some folks will do just a teeny bit better when their feet or their legs are elevated a little bit. So supports on the body in the low position, I think really speaks to our body spirit. You know what I mean? Our body likes it. Let's go to downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Great, 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 great. So good. Okay, we're going to jump or step, but we're going to jump, but just to the middle. So I bend my knees and jump right there to the middle. Squatting on my toes. Squatting on my toes. Straight legs, forward fold. Hold on to the back of the calves and the ankles. And this time I actually am trying to get my ribs on my thighs and straighten my legs completely. Bow down. 3 and 2 and 1. Working on your Bakasana. Crow pose. So popular, the crow pose. Don't make a big deal about it. We're going to do 4 of these. So listen, lifting 1 foot just as good as both. 3, then you understand what the one leg needs. 2, and you could focus on your core. And 1, rather than focusing on falling over, see? So good. So we're going to look halfway up, inhaling. Take a high chair pose. I call it a high chair because I'm not trying to sit super low, you know. I'm just trying to come up so my ribs can breathe. Right? So I can just get good oxygen, expand the diaphragm, just Oh, open up the intercostal between the rib bones. Stand all the way up, inhaling. Exhale, forward fold. I'm going to take a little half breath, inhale. This is a deep forward fold. Look how I get into it. The deeper I want my forward fold, I actually start with a little bend in my knees and then grab hold. Now my ribs are on my thighs. Then as I straighten my legs, see, I already have my ribs on my thighs. 3, 2, and 1. Bakasana, the crow pose. We'll lift up on your toesy woesies and squat on down. Right? What's the Cecily rule? What's the Cecily? It's not a rule. It's really kind of like a handicap, right? It's like, what's the handicap that I give myself? Lift one foot. So we're doing 4 of these. So here we go. This is the second of 4. I'm taking 1 foot up. 3. So I can understand how to squeeze just that foot. 2. Squeeze in, squeeze in, squeeze in. And 1. Big toes together, ankles together, straight legs. Look halfway up. Inhale. Good. Change this to a chair pose. Nothing too serious. Up, up, up. So we can breathe. So we can breathe. And standing. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. Well, let's walk out plank. Chaturanga Vinyasa. Exhale down. Inhale up. That's beautiful. And downward facing dog. Now, so that's a really traditional way of getting here. Sure. Right leg lift, step forward, lunge, face me, and squat. And stand all the way up. Arms out the letter T. Hi there. Great. Let's do another prasarita, placing the hands behind the back. Lift up, look up, inhale. And this is forward fold over staggered stance. And dig it. What I want to try to do is 2 things. So I would say first and most important is getting the shoulder blades to squeeze together and reach the arms towards me. After that, well, you're trying to get your head to go down to the floor, so there's contraction in the abdominals, hip sockets. 2 breaths. Yes, and 1. Don't overdo it. Hands down to the floor. Great. Let's turn to the left, downward facing dog. All right, now look at the middle of your mat. See there in the middle, and you're just going to jump. Do your best. When I jump, I think bend and pull in. I think pull. I know that's weird. Great. Look up halfway. Deep forward fold. 5, 4. Look how I nestle my ribs down. 3. Then I straighten the legs. 2. And 1. Lift up so you can breathe halfway and change this to the chair pose. 5. Now nothing too serious on the chair. 4. Just want to breathe and expand my ribs. 3. Yes, yes. 2. Stand up, inhale. 1. Coming up is a crow pose. Bakasana, this is the third of 4. Bakasana, 5. Remember, you have choices. 4. No hurry to get there. 3. 2. And 1. Lift halfway up, inhale. So there's a lot of forward folding in this part of the sequence. A lot of deep forward fold, so don't overdo the lower back, don't overstretch, but this is the last deep forward fold. 5, 4, 3, belly button to spine. 2, I'm actually looking at the ceiling. I'm trying to believe that I'm upside down. And 1, look halfway up so we can breathe. Inhale, exhale. Chair pose, gentle, easy peasy. 3, 2. See, we do have some static vinyasa. You know, we do have some static asana poses. So we can chill. We gotta chill sometimes. Come up, inhale, and exhale, forward fold. All right, so here we go. Give your hands forward. We're going to jump back. So believe it or not, if I want to jump back, I still think pull. I still think Bend, and I'm actually going to try to pull my knees in first. Pull, then out. Then upward facing dog, inhale, and downward facing dog. Great. Left leg lift. Step the left foot forward, lunge. Come all the way up, inhaling. This is the last prasarita. Good, good. This is the last one. And let's go ahead, forward fold. Classical prasarita, padottanasana, which actually means to grab the big toes. Look halfway up, inhale. On the exhale, bend the elbows, draw down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Turn to the right side, chaturanga vinyasa. Upward facing dog, inhale. This is your last crow pose. Downward facing dog, exhale. Good, good, good. So some of you want to jump there. Some of us are going to walk there, jump or walk into crow. 5, I'm walking in so you can see the height of the position. 4, 3, push forward. Push forward. 2, lift the belly button. And 1, straight legs, forward fold. Hey, good, look halfway up, inhaling. Listen, exhale, release down. Not a big deal, not a big deal, not a big deal. We're going to stand all the way up, inhaling. Yes, and hands on your hips. Shake it out. Take a break. Take a little break. Right? So for some of us, if you do a private session with me, this is, you get to see everything. And I've been doing Facebook in a very narrow field, and I couldn't reach out and grab a towel because no one could see the shelves. Can see the shelves now. So that's what the whole thing looks like. Good. And then today, at 12 noon, which is about in 20 minutes, 15 minutes or so, I'm going to switch into an Instagram live doing alignment yoga. And so you want to check out, this is on Facebook, and I always put it on YouTube. And on YouTube, I'm Yogi Cecily. Okay. But on Instagram, I'm Cecily_yogi. So all of my tutorials on Instagram end up on Instagram TV, IGTV, which you can find most easily by using the hashtag yoga with Cecily. And make it easy for you, right? Good. Well, from here, go ahead, take your right leg up, or take your right hand up, and then your right knee, and you're going to hook the right big toe. Some folks will want to stay there. Other folks will extend. You can certainly add the left arm and lean back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relieve the pose, changing sides. Now you know how you come out of a pose is evidence of connection to breath, which is the true idea of vinyasa. You can stay here or extend the leg. 5, and certainly feel free to add the arm. 4, 3, because there is an element of back bend. 2, and 1. Relieve the pose. Good. Hands in prayer. Right leg back. Virabhadrasana 3. 5. Concentrate. 4. Don't take it seriously, but do concentrate. 3. You have to feel everything that's happening. 2. Listen, hands down on 1. Walk out, kick up, jump back, chaturanga. What? Walk out, kick up, jump back, chaturanga. That's me attempting to say everything about that. Downward facing dog. Well, we're going to jump to the center. Remember, I think bend, pull. That's what I'm thinking in my mind. I'm thinking bend, pull. Look halfway up, inhale, press back down, chin to chest. Stand all the way up, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up, hands on your hips. Great. Left leg back, hands in prayer, Virabhadrasana 3. 5, What do I mean, don't take it seriously? 4, like, don't start to tighten up. 3, be aware and concentrate. 2, yes, it's not a stretch, you're trying to level. And then on 1, walk out, kick up, jump back. Walk out, kick up, jump back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Sure, I want to do all of that again. But we're going to put the 2 balancing poses together. So bend your knees and jump to the center. Pull. Straight legs, look halfway up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold, not a big deal. Stand all the way up, inhaling. Sure, 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 hands on your hips. Right leg is going to go forward, and then it's going to go back into Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. So, right foot, I'm going to put both hands on the right foot. It's the high extension, not the Bikram style, so we're going to be on the high side. 3, 2, on 1. An easy release and pass back into Virabhadrasana 3. 5, concentrate. 4, 3, 2, hands down. Walk out, kick up. Chaturanga Vinyasa. Upward facing dog, inhale. And downward dog, exhale. Last time putting this together, bend, jump to the center. Great, look halfway up, inhaling. Exhale, forward fold. You're doing it. Stand all the way up, inhaling, hands on your hips. I know it's a lot. Now, and always remember, some of this class is put together for students who have been with me for a while. So for them, they're like, let's go, let's go, let's go. But if you're new to me, it's like, what the heck? So everybody just, take it easy. And we just work as one. The left knee comes up. So everybody being patient and thoughtful and mindful. Both hands, even if you know where I'm going, take your time getting there. Good. It's not that kind of a race. 5, 4, 3. It's more like going shopping with your aunt. 2, and 1. You better be prepared to like stop and pause and linger and stroll. And why are we stopping? She didn't even buy anything there. We spent 35 minutes in the store. She didn't even buy anything. Good. Hands to the ground. Walk out. Kick up. Jump back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Inhale. Yes, yes, yes. And downward dog. Exhale. Goodness gracious. Very nice. Well, let's go ahead and lift your left leg. Step it to the outside of the left hand. And take twist so we can breathe. Left arm up. Inhale. Just twist. Pause. Some of you out there are laughing. Maybe it's not your aunt. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe it's your sister or your wife, Now, which is not to say that just ladies shop that way. Inhale up, like, some folks, a hardware store, it's just, I don't like to shop. I want to go in and know what I'm getting and just get it. The whole lingering and strolling is not for me. Good, let's come to the elbows, unless I'm doing yoga. And I could do this all day long. Just sort of linger and stroll and pause here and stretch and then move and then pause again, stretch again. Good. So phenomenal. Let's go to downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. We've got some big poses coming up next. So please go ahead and lift your right leg, inhale, step it forward to a lunge. It's what I call a low crescent warrior. It's a low crescent warrior because the knee is down, even though the hands go up. 3, 2, and 1. Staggered stand splits. So what we're going to be doing next is working our way into bigger lunges and splits and things like that. All right, so just once more, this is the low crescent warrior. Well, there's so many ways to cue this pose. This is what helps me. I actually send everything back first. I go this way first, then take a breath, and then try to hinge. Then try to hinge the legs. So for me, it is not a single motion. Then staggered stance splits. Some of you can go into full splits. 5. This is what we're working now here. 4. Finding our way. 3. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 2. It's okay if you're up staggered. I don't mind if you're kind of like up here. That makes sense. And 1. Drawing up and in child's pose. Child's pose. Because these large stretches are a lot for some people. Let's go ahead and get the left foot forward. Low crescent warrior. Arms go up. Does my way of getting into it help you? To literally use the front leg to push everything back behind the line of gravity. Once you get behind the line of gravity, well, the body just goes back. Then hinge the legs. 3, 2, and 1. Staggered splits. Do you need a block to push up? It's not the full splits yet. We're not going to be here as long. But dig it. This is where you are trying to understand your legs. And I really speak to my clients all the time. We, for whatever reason, we want a lot from our legs. Kettlebell swings, jump squats. I mean, we just have this idea like legs, get with it. And I'm telling you, our legs get mad at us. Your legs will get mad at you. And where are your legs going to get mad at you? In your hip flexors, your knees, and your lower back. So what you got to do is talk to them. Say, hey, what do you think about hinging here? What do you think about it? Good. And your fuller splits. Legs, what do you think we should do? Do you think we should try to do full splits? Well, if you didn't do full splits yesterday or last week, if you didn't do them last month, it's not going to happen today. 5, 4, so sometimes we're seeking something. 3, that really needs to be approached every day. Hurry. 2, and 1. Great, thank you for that. Downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Yep, and the child's pose. Wonderful. Good, good, good. Downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Right leg lift. Step your right foot forward. Lunge. Stand all the way up facing me. Hello. Jump your feet together. Center mat. Great. It's the chair pose. Ooh, Utkatasana. So squeeze everything back together. And then twist to the right. Just gentle, not a lot. Not a lot. We're going to go into the twisted poses, right? Center, so you can inhale, not making a big deal out of this. Stand up, inhale, left side twisted chair. So we're not here long enough to do the arm expansion or anything like that. We're just sort of letting the body know that we're starting to expect some twisting. One more time of this. Up, 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 inhale, chair. Stand. Right side twist. So when you get to the twist, make sure things aren't going cuckoo caca with the knees. You know what I mean? Like, got to try to keep everything center. Feel around, twist the ribs. Standing up, chair pose. Standing, inhale, left side, twist chair. I mean, you can look down at your body and see, like, what the heck? Like, why would that be happening with my knees? Some folks, the IT band is tight, so the knees open. Good. And standing all the way up, inhaling prayer position. Go ahead, face left. Hands on your hips. Listen carefully. It's going to be your right knee that comes up, but your left hand is going to go to the right foot. Left hand, right foot. Do your best to straighten the leg and twist back. Look to the right. 5, 4, 3, 2, yeah, and 1. Good. That foot comes down. Careful. And the left knee is going to rise to do the same thing. Right hand, left knee. Steady as it goes, extend out. 5, 6, 4. I'm really trying to push my arms back towards you. 3, 2, and 1. Arms overhead, inhaling. Exhale, forward fold. We'll walk out, jump up, chaturanga, whatever is your joy. Upward facing dog, inhale. And downward dog, exhale. Dig it, dig it, dig it. Right leg lift, step the right foot forward, lunge, low crescent warrior. Yeah. Prayer position, twist over the right thigh, exhale. From here, you're going into a twisted warrior 2. I'll talk you through it. Tuck the back toe. Now you're already twisted, so all you really have to do is keep looking right while you straighten and lift through the rear leg, then lift through the torso and expand the arms. See, you're already twisted. A twisted, peaceful warrior, your right arm comes behind the back, and it's almost like I'm trying to open a pickle jar in the ceiling and twist. 3, 2, and 1. Woo-hoo. Downward dog, left leg lift. Step the left foot forward, lunge. Face me squatting, hands on the thighs, helps relieve the back. Stand all the way up, inhaling, hands in prayer, jump your feet together. Nice. Twisted figure 4 chair, which is really a preparation for grasshopper. We're not going to do grasshopper, but I love to take the twisted figure 4 chair in preparation for all of the twisting poses. So you've got your left foot crossed over your right. And then you've got to work to bring the left elbow down and over to the left foot. Say, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then twist. 3, keep trying to drop your left rib. 2, so difficult for the standing leg. So difficult for the standing leg. And 1, relieve the pose. Inhale up. Good, prayer. We'll do the hula hoop. Hey, I have a really good friend, Emerald Milan, like the city, in Italy, and she has got an excellent program called Hoop Theory. Hashtag Hoop Theory. Go find her. It's so fun and delightful, and I think I'm going to go get a hula hoop, and I'm not really good at hula hoop. I don't know why. It's the most frustrating thing. Okay, jump your feet together. She gets 4 or 5 or 6 of them going. I'm like, work it out, girl. So here it is. Everybody's got something. Yeah? I hope that everybody has some kind of movement that you love. I've been doing fitness for a long time, and I think one of the things that really gets me down is when people say things like, this is better than that, and that is better than this. Just do what you like. If you do what you like, then you'll get the benefit from doing what you like. I just happen to love yoga. 5, 4. This is really a grasshopper prep. 3, 2. So much work for the standing leg. A lot of work there. And 1. Come on up. Jump your feet out. Boop. Look to your right. Chaturanga Vinyasa. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. And a child's pose. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's lift up from there. Extend your legs out and roll back on your back. Yep, happy baby's pose. That's it for today. I see some of you out there, you are sending me messages. I can actually see those now because I'm on my laptop. Now you all stay there on your back, enjoy your happy babies pose. I'm going to sit up and take us out. Happy babies pose, some of you like reclining pigeon. You like a back bend, a big Urdhva Dhanurasana, plow pose. If you're planning on staying on your mat for a minute, maybe you like a shoulder stand or something like that to add in. Now, let me tell you what I'm going to do. I think that the restorative work, I might be looking at adding restorative classes for you all, and those will be like really late night or something. You have to figure that out. But more than that, I know that I'm going to be doing a blog talk radio starting in July of just my voice meditation. Some of you were doing restorative yoga with me, and we would do yoga nidra. So look forward to that in July, and that will be a whole other handle, because some folks just like to listen. They don't need a video to watch. They just really like to listen. And I think listening is so important for us right now. In listening, one of my favorite things in listening is when the talker pauses. And in those pauses, usually everyone is quite open and ready to listen to what's coming next. We get into the visual practices, the mind, it's really hard, just starts to go ahead and anticipate movement. But in music and in language, and sometimes even in just maybe a visual art like a statue or Picasso painting, a painting is a kind of a pause. And we can be reflective and contemplative in that moment. Well, I've got to sign off and get ready to switch into Instagram Live for alignment yoga. So for this practice today, I thank you all. The light in me sees and recognizes the light in you. And for that we say, Namaste.